Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between our visitors and the home team. Along the away sideline, we get a look at their head coach. These guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. On the opposite sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scotts. This is Jason Myers to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. Return starts at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. What should really be driving him to get the win this week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Escapes the sack, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Completed over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. This is Jeremy Crawshaw, brought on now for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
At the 35-yard line.
Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first-quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another first down. A gain of 14.
1st and 10 around the mix it. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He dodged the tackle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
I think there's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. He works it down to the 37. Tackle made by Jalen Simpson.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives him a first down.
To Joe Mixon. A gain of 19 yards. Results in a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
15 more yards. That's another first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mixon is in. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Point after up and good for Myers. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First and 10, it's Pollard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Dean Winters on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up second and...
They're going to try and throw it here. And this one will be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. They'll run here following the penalty. They'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
It's now third down.
They'll air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Intended for number 20.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
The visitors and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Tua now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 11 on the play.
A give. This is Mixon. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A first down.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Now outruns their offense to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Here's a design run. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pass play coming here. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Tony Pollard. 8 yards on the pickup.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's a throw. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The offense getting set to go. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Nixon on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Nixon gets it again on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Tua to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to.
He loses the football. And it's picked up by the defense. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
1st and 10 from the 32. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard.
They're throwing it. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he spins right by him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43. Now pressure coming. Dump off caught by his back. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Go play action on 1st down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Escapes the defender. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means 1st down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Throwing it on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
The 8-yard line.
This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 3-yard line.
wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. You've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal. He's got it on the bootleg. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
The visitors and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. They've got first down here from the 36. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
The 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Looking inside the red zone. He has the touchdown. These guys get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Robinson with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott? Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take the lead right away in half number 2.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, you watch him return it for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 7.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Their offense running back out now. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down. Here's Tua. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Murray with the catch. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down by Fred Warner.
To number 29. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Brought in left side by Jones. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now this offense getting set to work here. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Rob Fred, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down, play action. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Brian Branch has it. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
This offense making its way back out now. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. pass on the crosser. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the carry, this is Mixon. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cap pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for...
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive led to a tie ball game, 14-all. Offense to the line. Here we go. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Their punter making his way out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. The visitors and receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. And a 1st down. A gain of 14. Results in a first
That right
down.
there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 50-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Complete to Pat Fryermuth.
They give to Pollard from the gun. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Here's a give inside to right. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing from the gun here. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletion.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
14.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's Robinson with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The visitors and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Into the hands of Murray. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains, build momentum, and keep that defense on its heels.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
A gain of 23 more
So first
yards.
down from the 41.
That's another first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, or what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that.
Yeah. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. They'll bring out the punter here. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. This offense ready to get going again now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll start this one on the gravel, call it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. About set. This is third and 5.
31. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Looking to throw. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
Complete to Jerry Judy. First and 10 at the 32.
Go play action on first down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Brings up second and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's third down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10.
He's back to throw. Hits his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Complete to Jalen Wright. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first.
Second and 4.
Offense to line. This is second and 4. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
The 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Now a run with Wright. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. There's a dive up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys leading by 7. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
He's round up for him. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.